We cannot defeat the population centers without the Electoral College. Now, I said all that to say, let's go to Georgia. Last week on Tuesday night, we were all watching. And what is Georgia? From top to bottom, across the whole thing, what color is Georgia? Why? It's all red, is it not? The entire state is conservatives, and they were winning their state. They were turning their state in the right direction until they hit that blue area called Atlanta.
This is MAGA pastor Shane Vaughn, and in this clip he's decrying the results in the Senate race after the midterms in Georgia as unfair because the population centers, in this case the liberal city of Atlanta, is basically deciding how the election goes. In other words, Republicans lost the popular vote in the state because they had a terrible candidate in Herschel Walker, and the polls reflected that. Vaughn wants electoral college-like systems within the state level, saying the quiet part out loud that the electoral college always benefits Republicans. But this comes after many Republicans lambasted the midterm results because Republicans overall actually won the popular vote. So as usual, it's complete word salad and mixed messaging with these guys. It's just the latest in the Christian right's attempt to rig our elections in favor of their preferred candidates with no basis in the law of our country, but in their perversion of that law.
And they're showing historically how that every single right in the due process clauses came directly out of the Bible. The right to confront your accuser is John 8:10. The right to compel witnesses on your behalf is Proverbs 18:17. The right to speak in your own defense is Acts 22:1, and etc. Bible shaped our due process clauses? No, we thought the Constitution shaped it. No, they quoted the Bible in the Constitution. That's where we got those rights.
Here's Christian nationalist historian David Barton saying that every single right in the Due Process Clause comes right out of the Bible. Now, of course, the Founding Fathers were Christians and heavily influenced by the morals within the Bible, but they certainly did not copy and paste from it. Influences were varied and widespread. Roman law, common law, the Iroquois Confederacy even. And to place it all on one book is laughable. This far-right evangelicalism has been so co-opted by politics that it can scarcely even be seen as a religion. And now former firebrands are speaking out about how nakedly political these church leaders' missions really are.
My faith and that of the community that I've been a part of all these years was politically co-opted in what I call a Faustian pact with the Republican Party. And when my eyes were open to that, it changed my opinion on many things, including the stand I had taken on abortion.
Reverend Robert Schenck became a whistleblower when he testified for Congress about how his decades-long influence campaign was aimed specifically at Supreme Court justices, who then successfully and intentionally exploited the High Court's lack of meaningful ethics and transparency rules. The revolving door of missionaries and church leaders to conservative judges is one of the most alarming cases of corruption in our government, and Schenck's full testimony is definitely worth listening to in full. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.